The quintessential oxymoron is President Bush.
The Edinburgh Festival.
George W. Bush, hear our prayer.
You're praying to the president?
Jesus votes Republican, Dottie.
It is one of the world's biggest gatherings of comedians.
How dumb George Bush is.
And as you can tell, one name keeps popping up.
Gonna miss George. George has fed me well.
George Bush has, for one reason or another, inspired a satire boom, but it's almost over.
A lot of comedians get into comedy because he creates such an easy format to create jokes around. And I think there'll be less comedians when he's not the president. I really do.
I'm already become nostalgic for him. It's like looking back on a bad marriage or a tapeworm. He does stuff like, the other day he said that he firmly believes that the future is yet to come.
The enemy is innovative and resourceful. They keep coming up with new ways to harm us and our people. Let me tell you this, so do we.
The words of George Bush have been a comic goldmine, and audiences have become increasingly receptive.
Thank you.
It's been rare in the last 2 years, I'd say, if I find an audience that isn't 75% with me, whereas before it was rare to find one that was 25.
But it's almost over, and some think about time too.
Because while thousands of performers may have been inspired, how many of them are any good?
I'd rather just talk about things I think are funny. I don't think a whole lot of politics is funny.
Do you think some of the stuff has just not been funny there?
I think a lot of it has not been funny. I think a lot of it has been very easy.
Obama is going to cure cancer and end hurricanes.
And some have already moved on to other targets.
And Princess Diana's going to rise from the grave and marry JFK Jr. And he's going to teach us how to fly and move objects.
But the source of the Barack Obama jokes are more the people that follow him than him himself. And John McCain is a real comedy problem.
Personally, I think he's just so dull that you almost erase him.
But John McCain?
No jokes for John McCain. He's from Arizona.
And so the stand-ups are increasingly looking elsewhere for material. Comedy is just not going to be the same without George W. Bush.
Let's say a little prayer here for George W. Please come back for another 4 years, George. I want to eat. I want to eat again.